What's up, fellas? It's that time of the month again, and that's right, I'm uploading a video again. But this one's going to be a little bit different from the other videos I've uploaded on the channel. I'm going to teach you how to spot if an anime is shit. My Hero Academia. Okay. This video is completely opinion based, so just take that with a grain of salt. But enough of that, let's get started. Also, one more thing, if you feel, if you wanna, subscribe, helps me out, and you get to know when I upload. So to me, it sounds like a win-win situation. But now let's actually get into the video. So let me give you a quick synopsis of how the video is going to work. So basically, I'm going to break it into three parts: the fan base, the 25% rule, and the overall story. I'll put timestamps in the description to each different part in the video, so if you just want to skip around, you can find whatever part you're trying to look at. But just keep in mind there are different ways of telling if an anime is utter dog shit, but these are just the ones I tend to follow when I'm watching, and just most people use in general when they're, watching anime. So yeah. Let's get to fanbase. I'll start off with the easiest, but probably the most controversial. The easiest example for fanbase would be the My Hero fanbase and the JoJo's fanbase. Now, if you've watched anime for any amount of time, you definitely have heard someone say this stupid ass line in your life. Is that a JoJo's reference? Oh my god, my blood boils whenever I hear that. I swear to God. Anyway, now, the JoJo's fanbase really love to say this line whenever they get the chance. They think that it's like the funniest shit in the world, and they're compelled to say it after every single conversation. Like, for example,
It's just
you guys want to do something?
Is that a JoJo's reference?
Thank you, Sean. Amazing job, Sean.
That hurt my own ears.
You're such a chimp, bro.
That was some world-class acting. Now, these people vary from the ages of 14 to 18 and probably play band and definitely recite shitty dead memes at least 100 times a day. So be careful around these people, because if you diss a JoJo's fan, oh my god, it's over for you. It's case. Full stop. It's over. Just don't even, you're done, So, that's the JoJo's fan base. So yeah, see, now JoJo's isn't really even a bad anime. It's just the fan base is so bad that it's just a really big turnoff for most people. But then you have the My Hero fan base on the other hand, and you know what? Why don't you just see for yourselves?
That dudes will be like, you know me, I got the drip, bro. It's not drip. That's sweat. Oh my god.
Now, this one's a bit more serious in terms of actually helping you figure out if a show is good or just utter dog crap. But this one's pretty well known around the entire anime community. It's used by most people. And this one's more subjective. You don't necessarily have to follow the exact rules. But you know what? Let me just give you an example, so this kind of makes more sense. So, for example, One Piece has almost 1,000 episodes. It's quick. I think it's at 950 at the time of recording, but it definitely could have changed because I've pushed back this video for such a long time. But let's do some quick math, boys. All right, so 25% of 1,000 is 250. Now that may seem like it's a lot, and that's basically how long Bleach is minus all of the, the garbage filler. But you don't have to watch all of it. If you want to, you can just watch 25% of the first season, or the East Blue arc, which is 61 episodes, and 25% of 61 is 15. So basically, however much you really watch is up to you. But also a similar method, which most people call it, could be the 3-episode rule, but I recommend that for more shorter shows, like 12-episode shows where you can spare that 3 episodes, or 3 episodes isn't a lot, so you can just watch it. So, you know, just somewhere around that general vicinity of like 12, 13, those are really where they're popular. But yeah. But then there are those shows that you know are garbage, but you still followed through with it and you have no idea why you did it. But it was, you know, like, it was so bad that it was actually like really enjoyable. Like this one show called Aho-girl. And basically it's just about this like one girl who's like pretty stupid, and it's just that she's just being stupid for the entire show. And like it may seem really dumb, but it was actually really enjoyable to watch because it just felt fresh. It wasn't like really garbage ecchi and or they just, you know, try to get a panty shot in every like 3 seconds. Like, you know, it wasn't like that kind of comedy that not a lot of people will even find entertaining. Now, what really matters most is how you feel about the show. Don't be like me and watch everything that comes out. Or, you know, be like me, it doesn't really matter. But the key deciding factor is the story. If the story is good, then continue watching it because now you have a reason to watch it. If the story is bad, still watch it. You know why? Because there are some shows out there where the story is so outlandish and just so bad, yet it's so enjoyable to watch. Like, one really good example that I can give you is High School DxD. And I bet you've heard of it. It's very popular. You've probably heard of it at least once. And if you haven't, let me just summarize it really quickly for you. Basically, it's every type of anime girl in existence, barely clothed for 80% of the show, plus an insanely overpowered anime character with a harem. Now, this kind of ecchi is just so popular, and there's like barely any good ones. And I think this show is really the show that started all of that, you know, that phase of like really bad ecchi. But that's like, you know, that's besides the point. But fun fact, that was the first real anime I watched. I was 9 years old, but that's a story for another day. And even a lot of comedy shows like Psyche K, where the plot is basically irrelevant till the last 2 episodes, are just really enjoyable to watch. Like the main character in Psyche K literally forgets the plot until the last 2 episodes and then solves it. And that's the charm about some shows that just have a weird plot or like a weird story, is just you just get to see like the daily lives of the character, and you can see the characters really develop, and the whole story is not really accounted for. And I feel like that's more enjoyable to watch sometimes because it's not so like focused on story. It's just relaxing to watch characters, you know, develop, and you can actually just get a good laugh or, you know, you feel some sort of emotion from the characters instead of just like about the story. Now I'm gonna end the video here. It is like, I think it's 7 minutes or something. It's about to be like 10. That doesn't make any sense, but that's how it works. So yeah, I mean, the bottom line is watch what you want to watch and just enjoy what you're watching, because, you know, I know for a fact you know, you guys have absolutely nothing better to do. So just go on watching what you're watching. But hopefully I start uploading again because I'm a very lazy person. So if I upload anything in the next 2 weeks, that'd be cool. But if I don't, then expect to see me in the next like month or 2 months. But hopefully I upload soon. And yeah, that's it for today. Quick PS, the video didn't even reach 10 minutes. Haha, funny lamau.